Have you ever wondered if the man in your life truly loves you? Not just through his words, but in the quiet, subtle ways that often go unnoticed? What if love isn't about grand gestures or romantic getaways, but is instead hidden in the small, meaningful actions of everyday life? In this video, we dive exploring 12 psychological secrets that reveal how men express genuine love. These aren't the things you see in movies or read in love stories. These are the real, heartfelt ways a man shows his emotions and commitment. From how he looks at you when no one else is watching, to the quiet sacrifices he makes to put your happiness first, these signs go far deeper than what meets the eye. Why should you watch until the end? Because understanding these secrets can completely change how you see love and relationships. If you've ever felt unsure about how your partner truly feels, or if you've overlooked the subtle ways he shows his heart, this video will give you the clarity you need. Whether you're in a relationship now or searching for someone special, these insights will help you recognize what true love looks like, and why it's often found in the smallest moments. Stick with us, and by the end, you'll understand the depths of a man's heart and learn how to nurture and appreciate the love in your life. And if you're still searching for that connection, this video will give you hope and guidance for what to look for when the right person comes along. Let's dive in. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Men and women often navigate the complex terrain of love in unique ways, and truly understanding the difference in how they express affection is crucial in building a lasting and meaningful connection. For men, love isn't often about grand, dramatic declarations or sweeping, public spectacles. Instead, the small, quiet acts of kindness often go unnoticed but carry profound significance. These seemingly simple gestures are not empty. They are the deep well from which a man's love flows, and if you're attuned to them, they reveal more than any showy gesture ever could. Real, genuine love is frequently found in the moments we often overlook or dismiss as insignificant in a world that constantly glamorizes extravagant romantic gestures. Think expensive gifts or declarations in front of a crowd. It's in how he takes a moment to check if you're comfortable before sitting down next to you, ensuring that you're well taken care of before he even thinks of himself. It's in the quiet, almost instinctive way his hand finds yours in a crowd, his fingers intertwined with yours as if they belong there. It's in the way he listens intently, without judgment, when you need to share something in your heart, whether it's a fleeting worry or something significant. These actions, simple as they may seem, are not without weight. They reflect a deep and unwavering devotion that words alone cannot capture. When expressed through these acts, love isn't loud or flashy, but it speaks to the soul in ways that resonate much deeper than any showy romantic gesture. When a man loves a woman, it's the actions, not the words, that truly matter. Yes, words are easy to speak. Anyone can say, "Oh, I love you." But the depth of a man's feelings can be seen in his actions. His actions are where true love is woven, and crafted with intention, consistency, and thoughtfulness. A man in love won't simply tell you how much he cares for you. He will demonstrate it through the small, meaningful ways he prioritizes you and places you at the center of his life. This is where the magic happens, not in the surface-level proclamations, but in the quiet, everyday moments that reveal his true heart. So let's look deeper. Let's explore what true love looks like when expressed by a man, not in the grand gestures that tend to steal the spotlight, but in the subtle, yet profoundly emotional actions that reveal the depth of his feelings for you. These 12 signs we're about to explore are not about showy behaviors or hollow promises. They go far beyond the surface. They offer a glimpse into his soul, into the tenderness, care, and devotion that he holds for you. If you notice these actions, understand this. They are not random, they are not fleeting. They come from a place deep within him, an expression of a love that is genuine, thoughtful, and unwavering. When you see these signs, know that what you're witnessing is a quietly powerful love, a love that values you more than words can say. Let's begin the journey to uncover these beautiful, meaningful expressions of love. 1. He enjoys physical contact with you. He cherishes physical contact with you in a way that goes far beyond the surface of intimacy. For him, every touch, every moment of closeness, is a profound expression of the deep love he feels for you, something that no words could ever fully articulate. It's more than just an occasional embrace or a quick kiss. It's in the way his hands gently reach out to pull you into a spontaneous hug when you're cooking dinner together, his arms enveloping you with warmth, as though he's holding onto not just your body, but your very essence. It's in the little things, like the way his fingers delicately brush a stray strand of hair from your face as you laugh together. His touch lingering a little longer than necessary, as though he's trying to memorize the feeling of being close to you, to never forget the sensation of your presence. These simple acts are not just random gestures. They are his way of communicating the depths of his affection, an unspoken message that says, I'm not just physically near you. I want to be connected to you in every possible way, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. These tiny, seemingly insignificant moments are the ones that hold the most meaning. They are the foundation upon which the intimacy of your relationship is built. They serve as quiet promises that are felt in the heart, promises that transcend the constraints of language. Every brush of his hand against yours, every light touch that sends a ripple of warmth through your body, is an intimate bond being formed, a bond that is not only emotional but deeply physical, a bond that words cannot fully capture. It's his way of saying, I'm here, not just beside you, but in every part of your life, in every space you inhabit. And in these moments, you can feel how much he longs to be intertwined with you, not just for physical closeness, but for something more profound, something more lasting. It's the way his body draws near to yours without hesitation, as if he instinctively knows that being close to you is where he feels most alive. He isn't just expressing a desire to be near you in the conventional sense. He's conveying a yearning for connection, a yearning that is as much emotional and spiritual as it is physical. The touch of his hand against your skin, the press of his body against yours, they all carry the weight of his feelings for you. Feelings that are tender, passionate, and unwavering. Each moment of physical affection between you two becomes an act of intimacy that strengthens your bond in ways that nothing else can. These touches create a sense of security, of being fully seen and loved for who you are. It's in these moments that the world seems to fade away, leaving only the two of you, intimately connected, in perfect harmony. And as he wraps his arms around you, as he holds you close, it's as if he is saying to you, you are my home. You are the place I want to always return to, the one who makes my heart feel safe and cherished. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. In this delicate dance of touch, you both are creating something far greater than physical closeness. You're building a deep, enduring connection, a connection that speaks louder than words, that's felt deeply in the soul. These quiet, tender moments are his way of ensuring that you both remain bound by a love that is grounded in more than just proximity. It's a love that is nurtured through every gentle touch, every fleeting caress, and every moment of emotional connection that only physical affection can bring. 2. He listens intently. When a man truly loves you, your words become the soundtrack of his world. They're not just sounds passing through the air. They hold weight and significance. The difference is profound. Even when he's tired, distracted, or dealing with his struggles, when he cares deeply, he will be there with you at that moment, fully present. There is something incredibly special about a man who listens to you, not because he has to, but because he genuinely wants to understand your heart, your mind, your essence. When he listens to you, it's as if the world slows down, and everything else fades into the background. The way he remembers even the smallest details, a favorite book, a song that makes you smile, a dream you once shared over dinner, is a reflection of how deeply he cherishes you. It's not about the grand gestures or flashy declarations. It's in the quiet moments, in the way he hangs on every word, the way he responds thoughtfully to your thoughts, as though they matter more than anything else. If you're having a rough day, Struggling to put your feelings into words, he won't rush you. He'll patiently wait, offering his support in the silence, showing you that your emotions are important. Whether you're expressing your deepest hopes for the future or recounting the struggles of today, he makes you feel heard. And that, in itself, is one of the most powerful ways a man can show love. By listening, by truly being there, by making you feel seen in a world that can sometimes make you feel invisible. It's a rare gift to have someone who listens to you so deeply. And when you find that, when you have someone who values your thoughts, respects your voice, and shows you time and again that your words matter, it's more than just love. It's an unwavering commitment to understanding, to connect, and to be there for you in the most profound and beautiful ways. 3. He fights with you, not against you. In any relationship, conflicts are inevitable. It's a natural part of the human experience. But it's how he chooses to navigate those difficult moments that truly define the depth of his love for you. When he loves you, every disagreement is not a battle to prove who's right or wrong. It's a shared effort to bridge the gap between two hearts, to understand each other better, and to grow stronger together. His approach to conflict is not driven by ego or bitterness. It's guided by a desire to heal, to compromise, and to build a future where both of you feel heard, understood, and valued. When tension arises, his tone is never harsh, nor does he resort to anger or frustration. Instead, he listens with patience, speaks with care, and offers the kind of tenderness that only someone deeply committed to your well-being can provide. In those moments of difficulty, he doesn't seek to tear you down but rather to lift you both, to work through the storm so that your bond becomes even more unbreakable than before. The very act of him being willing to communicate with you, even in the toughest of moments, speaks volumes about his dedication. It's not just about resolving the issue at hand, it's about ensuring the relationship endures, and that both of you can weather any storm side by side. There's a profound understanding in his approach, one that says, "I'm here, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes because you matter to me more than anything else in this world." This willingness to engage, to speak honestly and openly, is a testament to his unwavering commitment to making the relationship work, no matter what. And then, there's the way he looks at you. Eye contact. Such a simple yet incredibly intimate gesture. For many, looking someone directly in the eyes can feel overwhelming or even uncomfortable. But not with him. When he gazes into your eyes, it's as though time stands still, and the world outside fades into oblivion. In those moments, it's not just a physical connection. It's a spiritual one. His eyes, full of warmth and affection, speak a language that words could never convey. It's a gaze of pure admiration, deep affection, and unspoken understanding, a reflection of the love that he carries for you in his heart. In those quiet, profound moments, you both share something far more meaningful than just a glance. You share a connection that transcends the ordinary, a connection where souls intertwine, and all that matters is the love you both feel in the stillness of that gaze. This is not just eye contact. This is the profound bond between two people who are irrevocably in love. He reserves this look for you, the one who holds his heart, the one he is devoted to with all that he is. 4. He will stand up for you. A man who truly loves you will stand up for you in every possible way, without hesitation, regardless of the circumstances. His love for you is not only shown through kind words or grand gestures, but through his unshakable commitment to protecting you from harm, whether physical, emotional, or verbal. He understands that life can be tough, and relationships can be complicated, but when it comes to you, he will never waver. No matter the situation or how difficult things may get, he will always make it crystal clear that you are his priority, and he will fiercely defend your honor and dignity, even if it means facing opposition or discomfort himself. When others try to speak ill of you, whether behind your back or to your face, he will not sit quietly or let the negativity slide. He will step in, with confidence and authority, to make sure that your name is protected, that your worth is recognized, and that no one dares to tarnish the beauty of who you are. For him, defending your reputation isn't just about silencing the critics. It's a reflection of how deeply he respects you, values you, and loves you. His protection goes beyond mere words. He shows the world through his actions that he stands by your side, through thick and thin, and that he'll never allow anyone to diminish your light. To him, your happiness is not just a fleeting concern. It's at the very core of his existence. He sees his role not just as a partner, but as someone whose purpose is to uplift you, to bring peace to your heart, and to ensure that you feel safe and loved at all times. He does this with sincerity and genuine devotion because he knows that your joy is intertwined with his own. If ever life's challenges threaten to knock you down, he will be the first to catch you, to help you rise again, and to remind you that you are not alone in this journey. This man knows that protecting your happiness is not just a passive act. It is an active, ongoing process. It involves standing up for you, even when it's difficult, having difficult conversations on your behalf, or stepping into uncomfortable situations to ensure that you're treated with the respect and dignity you deserve. He's not afraid to confront the world when necessary, because your well-being matters more to him than any momentary discomfort or confrontation. And beyond the immediate need for protection, this man sees his role as one of constant support and deep partnership. He recognizes that love isn't just about the highs of joy and connection, but about sharing in the lows, navigating the hard times together, and making sure that your heart is shielded from anything that would harm it. He cherishes your vulnerabilities as much as your strengths, knowing that his love is meant to be a safe harbor for you. In his heart, your worth is immeasurable, and he will move mountains, face any challenge, and go to any length to ensure that you feel valued and loved, always. This love, his love, is not temporary or conditional. It's enduring, steadfast, and rooted in a deep understanding of who you are, inside and out. And no matter what life throws at the two of you, he will always rise for you. Because to him, loving you means protecting you. Always. 5. He finds you beautiful always. He sees you as beautiful, and this beauty isn't confined to the fleeting, external image most people fixate on. It's a beauty that radiates from within, a beauty that doesn't fade with time or with circumstances. Even on those days when you look at yourself and feel like you don't measure up, when your hair isn't done, when the makeup is off, when you're dressed in your comfiest clothes, feeling drained and far from your best, he still sees you as perfect in his eyes. It's as if there's a light that shines from within you, something intangible yet undeniable, that captures his heart time after time, no matter what. Whether you're lounging around in old sweatpants with messy hair, making breakfast, or just relaxing at home, he notices the little things about you that others might overlook. The way your eyes light up when you talk about something you love, the way your laughter fills the room, the warmth and kindness that radiates from your very being. He doesn't just see a face or a figure. He sees the essence of who you are, the depth of your heart, the strength of your spirit, and the goodness that exists inside of you. These are the qualities that truly take his breath away, that make him see you as beautiful on a level that goes far beyond what's on the surface. On the days when you're feeling insecure, perhaps even wondering if you're enough, he's there, unwavering in his admiration. It doesn't matter if you feel unlovable or unattractive. His love doesn't ebb and flow based on how you feel about yourself. To him, your beauty isn't defined by your appearance, and it never will be. It's defined by the way you love, by your strength, your vulnerability, and your imperfections. He sees all of you. Your moments of joy and laughter, your tears and fears, your determination and kindness. And in all of these things, he sees a beauty that no mirror can capture. Even when you're feeling the weight of the world, when you feel like you've lost your sparkle, he continues to see you as stunning, captivating, and everything he could ever want. His love is rooted in something far deeper than physical attraction or fleeting moments. It's an admiration that grows with time, that withstands any challenge. It's a profound, soul-deep connection, one that doesn't falter when you don't meet society's standards or when you feel like you've fallen short of your expectations. In his eyes, you are always beautiful, always worthy of love and admiration, no matter the state of your appearance or the way you feel about yourself. He loves you for all that you are, inside and out, and that's what makes his love so pure, so unshakable. His unwavering affection for you is rooted in the depth of his admiration, and it's a love that sees you as you truly are, flawed, complex, real, and yet undeniably beautiful. You are stunning to him in ways you may never fully realize, and that love will never change. 6. He changes his mind for you. When a man truly loves you, it's not just about grand gestures or empty promises. It's in the everyday actions, the quiet sacrifices, and the moments of compromise that speak volumes about his feelings for you. Men are often stereotyped as being stubborn, rigid, or reluctant to change. They might hold firm to their routines, hobbies, and preferences, and we often hear that they don't easily bend. But when a man is deeply in love, something beautiful and transformative happens. He becomes willing to adapt, step outside of his comfort zone, and even make small sacrifices that show he cares more about your happiness than his immediate desires. Imagine this. He's been looking forward to watching a highly anticipated football game with friends for weeks. It's the kind of event he's been excited about, talking about for days, maybe even making plans around. Yet, when the time comes, he willingly puts it aside because you need him. Maybe you've had a tough day, or there's something important you want to talk about, or you simply just need his presence. Without hesitation, he decides that spending time with you is more important than anything else, even something he loves. It's not that he doesn't care about the game, it's that in that moment, your well-being, your smile, and your companionship mean more to him than any fleeting entertainment. It doesn't always have to be about big things either. It could be something as simple as choosing to watch a movie that he knows isn't his favorite, something he wouldn't typically enjoy, just because it's something you want to see. He may not have any interest in the plot, the actors, or the genre, but he's willing to sit through it with you. Why? Because he knows that being with you, sharing that experience, and seeing the joy on your face is more meaningful than his personal preference. These seemingly small choices add up to something much greater, a clear demonstration of love in its purest form. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. What's truly remarkable about these moments is not just the action itself, but the emotional depth behind it. Love is not a passive feeling. It's an active choice, a decision to prioritize someone else's needs over your own. A man who loves you will make those decisions without resentment, without feeling like it's a chore. Instead, he'll find joy in your happiness, and satisfaction in knowing that he made the choice that strengthened your bond. It's in these moments, when he willingly sacrifices his desires and preferences, that he shows you, with undeniable clarity, how much he cherishes you. This kind of flexibility doesn't happen by accident. It's the result of a man recognizing that true love requires effort, understanding, and a willingness to grow. It shows that he doesn't just want to love you in the easy moments, but in the small and sometimes inconvenient choices as well. This level of devotion is something that's deeply rooted in a desire to be the best partner, to contribute to your happiness, and the strength of the relationship. When a man changes his plans for you, when he compromises and bends without hesitation, it's a powerful sign of his commitment to the relationship and you. What's also striking is how rare these moments can be. In a world where so much is driven by individual desires, where people are often encouraged to focus only on their happiness and comfort, a man who goes out of his way to make you feel important and cherished is showing you something profound. His willingness to change, to let go of his preferences for the sake of your joy, is a beautiful expression of selflessness and emotional investment. It's an undeniable sign that his love for you is real, lasting, and true. More than just words, but a living, breathing testament to his devotion. 7. He feels your pain when you're hurting. He feels it too. A man who truly loves you is not simply someone who offers companionship. He is your emotional companion, your unwavering pillar of support through the joys and sorrows that life brings. When you experience pain, whether it comes in the form of stress, deep sadness, or the uncertainty that clouds your mind, he doesn't just observe your suffering from a distance. He feels it alongside you, in the deepest parts of his being. His connection to your emotions is not superficial. It is deep and intimate, reaching far beyond what mere sympathy can offer. He absorbs your pain in ways that are often unspoken but profoundly felt. When you're overwhelmed by life's challenges, He doesn't just tell you to stay strong or it'll be okay. Instead, he truly understands. In moments when the weight of the world seems too much to bear, he doesn't stand back and watch you carry it alone. No, he stands with you, feeling the strain with you, and offers not just his presence, but his heart as well. His emotional investment in your pain is not something he takes lightly. He genuinely wants to help lift the burden from your shoulders. He may not have all the answers, but his compassion is unwavering, and his desire to soothe your troubled heart is boundless. This man doesn't simply offer kind words to make you feel better. His empathy runs so deep that your pain becomes his pain. He doesn't need to be told how you feel. He can sense it. He can read the unspoken words in your eyes, feel the tension in your posture, and hear the quiet ache in your voice. When you're struggling, he's right there with you, feeling the sting of every tear that falls and the weight of every moment that seems too difficult to face alone. In his presence, you're not just cared for. You're understood in ways that are rare and deeply comforting. What makes this kind of love so exceptional is the way it transcends mere sympathy. Sympathy is distant, a mere acknowledgement of someone else's discomfort. But empathy, true, raw, heartfelt empathy, is an active engagement. It's when he goes beyond feeling sorry for you and joins you in your experience. Your struggle becomes his mission. He won't just offer a quick fix or a solution. He will listen, truly listen to your pain, as if it's his own. He holds you in those moments of darkness, not with pity, but with a deep, unshakable understanding that makes you feel less alone in your suffering. His ability to empathize, to share in your emotional burden, shows just how deeply he values you. Not as someone he simply shares a life with, but as someone whose well-being is intertwined with his own. When he loves you, it's not about grand gestures of affection during happy times. It's about the quiet, tender acts of care when you're at your lowest. It's in the gentle touch of his hand, the way he holds you close, offering comfort in silence, or in the thoughtful ways he tries to ease your pain. The lengths he goes to make sure you feel supported, cherished, and understood reveal the profound strength of his love. This kind of love, the kind that doesn't falter when things get tough, is not something everyone experiences. It speaks to the true depth of commitment and connection between two people. It's the kind of love that doesn't only appear in moments of happiness and ease, but more importantly, in times of hardship. And that, in its most beautiful form, is the essence of unconditional love. A love that is steadfast, unwavering, and always present when you need it most. 8. He values your advice. When a man truly respects you, his feelings transcend simple admiration or infatuation. Respect in its purest form is built on a deep appreciation for who you are, your values, your wisdom, and your unique perspective on life. It's not just about being in awe of you for your strengths, but also recognizing the depth and complexity of your character, both in moments of triumph and vulnerability. When a man respects you, he will actively seek your guidance, and this isn't a mere formality or a sign of weakness on his part. It's a genuine desire to understand your thoughts and opinions because he trusts and values them deeply. In moments when the stakes are high, whether he's standing at the crossroads of a significant career decision or facing a deeply personal dilemma, the weight of your words becomes immeasurable. He won't just ask for your opinion in passing. He will look to you as a sounding board, knowing that your judgment is not only wise but also grounded in an understanding of him, his goals, and the world around him. He'll listen to your thoughts intently, valuing every piece of advice you offer, because he knows that your perspective is shaped by your experiences, your intellect, and your unwavering commitment to truth. What's truly profound in these moments is the trust he places in you, not just as a partner, but as an equal who holds a mirror to his world, someone whose wisdom complements his own. It's not that he lacks his ability to think or make decisions, but rather that he sees you as a source of balance and clarity. When he's caught in a whirlwind of emotions or uncertainty, your voice becomes a lifeline. In those moments, your opinion carries a weight that no one else can, because it's not just about what you think, it's about the depth of respect and admiration that he feels for you. This is not a fleeting or superficial respect. It's a profound, enduring recognition of who you are at the core. It's the type of respect that comes from knowing and understanding the intricate layers that make up your essence. He doesn't just look to you for advice. He treasures your thoughts because he knows that they come from a place of authenticity and strength. It's a validation of your intellect, your emotional wisdom, and your ability to see beyond the surface. It's a quiet yet powerful acknowledgement that you're not only his partner in life, but his confidant, his advisor, and his equal. In this dynamic, he doesn't just admire you from a distance. He wants to grow with you, learn from you, and build a future together with the wisdom you both bring. His respect for you becomes the foundation of trust that strengthens the bond you share, deepening the connection between you both. It's in these moments of shared vulnerability and honest exchange that love flourishes, because true respect goes beyond the superficial and touches the very heart of who you both are. 9. He enjoys being close to you. He deeply treasures every moment spent in your presence, and for him, proximity goes far beyond mere physical closeness. It's about the quiet emotional comfort that he finds when he's near you. Whether it's sitting next to you on the couch, the two of you enjoying the soft hum of a peaceful evening, or holding your hand while waiting in a long, mundane line, these simple acts of being close to you are the moments that soothe his soul. In these small, intimate exchanges, he finds a refuge from the world, a sense of calm and peace that nothing else can provide. It's not just the physical touch that comforts him. It's the emotional safety he feels when you are near. Each moment, no matter how fleeting, is more than just a passing second. It's a reminder of the deep connection you share. For him, being close to you is where the world fades into the background, and it's only the two of you existing in this sacred space together. It's not the grand gestures or the loud declarations of love that fill his heart with joy, but these quiet, often unnoticed moments. Holding your hand during a simple errand or leaning in close as you laugh together. These are the moments where he finds a sense of home. It's not just physical proximity that matters to him. It's the emotional grounding he feels when he's near you. In these times, he feels understood, supported, and truly seen for who he is. To him, being near you isn't just comforting. It's a balm to his heart. It's where he can be his truest self, without fear, without pretense. You are the one place where he can breathe easy, where all the weight of the world seems lighter, and everything feels right. The quiet contentment he experiences when you're simply beside him is unmatched, and it is these moments that remind him of the deep love that exists between you. More than anything, he feels a sense of belonging when he's near you. It's as if everything else in life could fall away, and as long as you're by his side, he would still feel grounded and complete. To him, being with you, whether it's sharing a glance, a laugh, or simply existing in the same space, is the most profound expression of the home he will ever know. It's not about physical proximity alone. It's about the emotional sanctuary you offer him, the safety and peace he feels when he's with you. In these quiet, intimate moments, he realizes that being close to you is the one place where he truly feels at peace, at home, and loved beyond measure. 10. He will do anything for you. When a man truly loves a woman, his devotion knows no bounds. He transforms into her most steadfast and dedicated supporter, willing to move mountains to bring a smile to her face. His love is not just a fleeting feeling. It is an unwavering force that compels him to act selflessly, even when it requires effort, sacrifice, or compromise. Whether it's making the long drive across town just to surprise her with her favorite dessert or standing by her side through the most trying times, his actions speak volumes about the depth of his affection. It's not just about the grand gestures. It's in the quiet moments too, the little things that show his loyalty and tenderness. When life throws its challenges at her, he is right there, not as an observer but as her partner, ready to face them together. He becomes her haven, her anchor in the storm, reminding her that no matter how tough things get, she never has to navigate them alone. His love is steady, consistent, and strong, even when circumstances are difficult or uncertain. This is the kind of love that nurtures, heals, and reinforces the belief that through it all, she will always have someone who will fight for her happiness and well-being. To witness this kind of devotion is a rare and beautiful thing. It is a love that transcends expectations, a love that chooses to endure through every high and low. In my own experiences, I've come to understand that love isn't just about fleeting emotions or perfect moments. True love is about showing up, not just when it's easy, but especially when it's hard. It's about demonstrating, through every action, that you are not just a partner in the good times, but also a rock in the face of adversity. That's what makes love so genuine, so pure. It isn't conditional. It's unconditional. A man who loves a woman this deeply is a rare treasure, and when you find that kind of love, you know you have found something truly extraordinary. 11. He fights for you, not against you. When a man is truly in love, he doesn't see the woman he loves as someone to be controlled or belittled, but as someone to be fiercely protected, cherished, and supported. He will fight for you, not in a combative, destructive way, but with a deep commitment to safeguard the sanctity of your relationship. He won't let his insecurities or moments of jealousy tear apart the beautiful bond you share. Instead, he will rise above those emotions and use them to strengthen the trust and love between you both. His desire to protect you isn't about dominance or ownership. It's about nurturing a safe, secure space where you both can flourish. A man who loves you will go to great lengths to ensure you always feel valued and loved, especially during times of uncertainty. If someone or something threatens your peace, he won't hesitate to step in and defend the life you've built together. His actions will speak louder than any words ever could, showing you that your heart is as precious to him as his own. He will be the first to recognize your worth, and he will do everything in his power to safeguard it from harm, even if it means making difficult decisions or sacrifices along the way. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. This is the true essence of love, a love that doesn't seek to control, but to protect and nurture. It's in the little things, the quiet acts of consideration, and the subtle ways he demonstrates his unwavering dedication to you. It's not about grand gestures or empty promises, but about the consistent effort and genuine care that fill the spaces between those moments. The true measure of his love lies in how he shows up for you day after day, not just when it's convenient, but especially when you need it the most. When we talk about love, we often get caught up in the notion of sweeping, grand gestures, the flowers, the poems, the perfect dates. But the reality is that love is built on the small, consistent actions that reveal the depth of a man's heart. His love is reflected in the way he holds you, in how he prioritizes your happiness, and in how he adjusts his world to fit yours when it matters. True love isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up with sincerity, vulnerability, and respect for one another's needs. As we explore these 12 signs of true love, we begin to understand that a man's actions speak volumes about how deeply he cares. From the smallest gestures to the most selfless acts, each sign reveals the profound bond he shares with you. When a man truly loves, he doesn't just say it, he lives it. He shows up every single day, with the kind of love that isn't just about romance but about creating a life together, hand in hand. If you've recognized even a few of these signs in your partner, take a moment to truly reflect on what that means for your relationship. These acts are more than just superficial moments. They are the bedrock of something much deeper, something rare and precious. When a man chooses to love you in this way, it means that he sees you as someone irreplaceable in his life, someone worth fighting for. He will prioritize your needs, protect your heart, and stand by you through every challenge life throws your way. But let's not forget, relationships are a partnership, a two-way street. If you found someone who shows this level of love and devotion, it's crucial to recognize the value of that love and nurture it. Love thrives when both people give their all, showing gratitude, respect, and a willingness to work together to create something beautiful. It's a shared effort, a mutual choice to keep choosing each other, even when life gets complicated. At the end of the day, love is far from perfect. It's not about having everything figured out or always being on the same page. It's about the journey, the shared moments, the growth, the learning, and yes, even the struggles. But when you have someone who fights for you, someone who truly understands the depth of your heart and what it takes to protect it, you can rest assured that your relationship is built on a strong foundation of mutual care, respect, and unwavering affection. So, if you have this kind of love in your life, celebrate it. Cherish it. Hold on to it with everything you have. If you're still waiting for this kind of love, please don't lose hope. The right person will come into your life when the time is right. Until then, trust that love isn't about waiting for grand moments. It's about being open to the small, meaningful moments that shape the foundation of a lifetime of love. Thank you for staying with us through this reflection. Love isn't about perfection or grand gestures. It's in the everyday acts of care, the constant effort, and the quiet decisions to choose each other. If you've recognized these signs in your partner, take a moment to appreciate the beauty of that connection. And if you're still waiting for it, remember that the right person is out there, ready to offer you a love that will protect you, fight for you, and make you feel cherished every single day. As we reflect on everything we've shared today, I want to ask you, what have you learned so far? What stood out to you the most about the true essence of love and how it's shown through consistent, meaningful actions? Take a moment to think about one key takeaway from this video, something that you can start bringing into your own life and relationships today. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please comment below this video and let us know one thing you've learned that you're excited to practice in your own life. How will you apply these insights to make your relationship stronger, more loving, and more fulfilling? And if you found value in this video, don't forget to leave a like, share it with others who could benefit, and of course, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future content. Thank you for being part of this journey with us, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.